Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, Disney Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. It's a new day, so I'm back at the menu. We can take a look now and see what game progress and treasure trove really means. It's telling us effectively how many levels there are going to be in this game, and it's not a ton. And I'm not really super surprised about that. It says I'm 4% complete with the game already, but I would suspect that that might integrate in this to a system of 4% of total collectibles have been unlocked. At the treasure chests here, there are certain characters that we've been unlocking, for instance, main characters. Now, as far as I can tell, unlocking these doesn't actually do anything unless you can pick the character you want to play as in challenge mode, which I'll have to check out after we do the main story. And you can see that since they're named, there's not going to be too much of a surprise there. We haven't unlocked any of the pirates, but I don't think we've even run into any of the pirates, so I'm not super surprised about that. We've gotten one warrior unlocked for getting collectibles, and no civilians, and it seems like this is a good way to see just how many different character models they made. I guess for a PS2 era game, you could say they did a decent amount of characters here. As far as regular collectibles, you have concept art that I can apparently select, but it's not showing anything. Let's see, and challenge modes available on this level. Complete all of the missions on this level for that. So I only have probably challenge mode unlocked for the first two levels that I've played. Again, you can see that it seems like there's 14 levels in total. Now, what's confusing me is these charm cards. These look like something that might work in some kind of mini game that unlocks, but I don't believe there actually is going to be a mini game of pirate poker and pirate dice. That would be cool if there was. It would certainly add something, but if that is in this game, why have we gone 2 levels so far and not seen it or played it? Apparently there's 3 title sequences that we could check out, and we just have to collect loot to unlock that. And then there's 9 swords, and it seems like you can probably select and use swords. Unfortunately, I only have the default cutlass right now. And then achievements are so old that they're integrated right into the main game, which is not how things are done. But the achievements in general are just repetitions of what we've already seen. And I'm having a hard time seeing if this goes in circles. It says location modes, challenge modes, charm cards. Yeah. Bonus treasures, and then it goes back to character treasures. And that's where it starts. So it's just an infinite loop. So the game wants you to do some stuff. I suppose dueling would require 2 players, so we'll never be able to do that. Let's continue the story, though. Since it's a new day, I'm gonna have to relearn all of the
Port Royal's not the safest place for us.
all the controls again.
Price on our heads.
Not that I learned them in the first
Desperate
place.
men will go to desperate lengths. Witness my desperate search for the voodoo queen, Teodoma.
This actually does sound like the voice files of the movie. Maybe they just cut and pasted it. If that's the case, use stealth action point to defeat an enemy. So now we're doing something different. Instead of attacking these people, we're sneaking and running around, and it seems like none of these people care.
Hey, don't you recognize me? Well, I was nothing but a scurvy prisoner at that horrible prison fortress. You rescued me. So now, take this for your trouble, eh?
Okay. So he gave me 200 gold. And there's no animation when you pull the sword out. And we're just gonna sneakily activate this action. Took 2 tries. Ouch. And then just leave them there. So here we have a Port Royal Jackanism, complete for the red coat. Press action to begin. We'll try this. Up. Oops. And I failed. And there's no retry button.
It will be my pleasure to cause you severe, nay, disabling bodily harm.
So, again, I don't see how you could play this game in modern days the right way. I'm gonna have to remember to dodge, or you really don't have a dodge. It's more block and parry. Here, my chicken is running low. My life is running low, so I need to eat a chicken. Oh man. It does kind of feel like the game just intentionally resets the amount of chicken you have, so as long as you don't immediately fall down, you get another chicken for every kill you take. Let's see.
I was hoping for a bit of a challenge. You'll remember this as the day that you were defeated by Captain Jack Sparrow.
Let's see, it seems like I can run back this direction, but nobody's moved.
So, many thanks again then for your good and timely help.
So I can talk to him multiple times, but the second time doesn't do anything. Yeah, even if you found a PS2 copy of this, or the Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3 version of this game, I'm still very much gonna feel like
Hey, Captain Jack Sparrow, why not help us with a little raid to free some rum? We know you and rum go way back.
So this looks like a side mission. We'll do that.
You keep him busy, and we'll get the rum. Simple, eh?
Yeah.
Right, I'll get to the gentleman and dazzle him with conversation. Savvy?
So is this another
And
Jackanism?
after we get all the rum, Jack, a little meet up in Tortuga to divide it all, eh?
Soon East India will own the seas. I tell you.
And there's a lot of stuff over here. It's like an open world. So if we are kind of in an open world section, might as well just talk to this lady.
Dear sir, could you help me? My lazy husband's somewhere in town. Could you find him for me?
Sure.
I will reward you if you can get him to come back here to me.
Okay.
Well then, we appear to have an arrangement.
It's strange that the game has changed the way it plays all of a sudden. Now we're dealing with regular people. We're not just fighting enemies. We're swinging our sword like a lunatic around other people. Pushing the button a lot for very little return on this fast attack, but then the slow attack doesn't do much better, and then Like, maybe I could get a fast attack on him.
Fortune favours the brave, mate.
Let's just keep talking to people.
Aye, I know ye, don't I?
Bit of bad news for you, mate. There's a plan afoot to relieve you of your rum supply, and I know that's a disappointment. I'm a student of the ins and outs. Can you regale me with the story of your mostly fine establishment? Well, I'm a pirate, so I'm gonna keep him busy.
Oh, this building has not much of history. Surely it cannot interest ye.
And see, as I keep him talking through this game, so I'm supposed to pick which was gonna make him talk more. Ah, but it does, especially the sounds you must hear from the night, eh? Wait, you find my company lacking?
Sounds. What happens in me inn stays there, and that goes for the rooms and bed sheets.
Interesting. That's fascinating. I once considered running an inn just now, as a matter of fact.
You, an innkeeper, with those beady eyes? You dreaming?
Listen, I've a tale to tell in an inn, and that's sure to fascinate, mate. Man, this widescreen mod might be adjusting the length of these sentences. I'm just gonna keep clicking
You
this.
had some fine evenings within an old rented room.
I think it's the top answer each time. So not very much of a challenge for that submission. All you had to really do is keep the guy talking. I suppose I might have more money to collect. Can't walk in there. That looked like I could. If I wasn't having to eat so much chicken.
Hey, you. Come play a game of pirate dice.
Okay, so there is a pirate dice mini game in this. How to play. The aim of the goal is to guess how many dice of the chosen face values under all the players' caps. 1 aces or wild, and count towards the current bid. Each player has 5 dice which are hidden under a cup. Your dice will be shown on the screen. Players take it in turns to bid until they think the previous player bid is lying, overestimating the number of dice of their value, or is exactly correct. At this point, all the cups are removed and the dice are counted up. The winner is determined depending on the bid, the call, and the dice count. The loser must pay some loot to the winning player. Alright. Bid, liar, equal, cheat. Use the charm card to cheat. So, pirate number 1. We could use this charm card as our charm and turn that on. And then confirm. And let's see. Round 1, Captain Jack Sparrow. Press attack to continue. Alright. So you know what your own dice are. And then, therefore, I have an incredibly low bid. Because I have 3 ones. So if I bid 8 right now. Let's see, so 4 times 2. I think is what I want to do here. This is an odd system, certainly. So he bids 4 times 3. He bids 2 times 4. And he bids 3 times 5. And at this point, I think I should just continue lying. So the lowest I can do is 3 times 6, which would be 18. So I'll go ahead and take that, and we'll see what happens. And he does 3 times 7, and somebody calls him out as being a liar. And the end result is that the person who called him out won because he was lying, and the total dice was 13. I'm not sure I completely understand how this works. Even if I did completely understand how this works, I'm not sure I specifically cared to play this. It seems like something that in modern days you might do on a mobile phone. In fact, just last night I was playing Yahtzee on my cell phone just out of a bit of nostalgia. But playing this in the game with these really old graphics is not the greatest thing ever. Let's see. The lowest I can do here is something times 7. Let's see, I have 11, 14, 15. So I'm gonna go 2 times 7. I didn't go first, so I was limited. But I need to just call next turn. Let's say either exactly or liar. Probably your better bet is just to say liar here. Just liar. And see if he's overestimating what his value is. And so he had 2 aces. And I had 3 aces, which would have been a total of 5. And that's it. I really don't understand how this works. And let's just go ahead and see if we can exit now. Back. Exit. Current loot 33. Are you sure? Yes. Gotta highlight the yes and turn it red. I hate when in menus you have it work that way, where you're not really certain which of the colors is the highlight color and which of the colors is the by default not highlight color. And how much further can we go? Tear down another wanted ad. Can't go in here. Seems like this guy is, he will walk into specific spots and then you can catch him. Seems like there might be a battle section over here. Submission complete, another 300 loot. I have this feeling like you might come back to this area multiple times. Can't go that way. Seems like there's a boxing match, but you can't go up it and get on this. Oh, it's not a boxing match. It's somebody being pilloried, I believe is the phrase. I suppose this is a nice twist to put onto the game instead of the previous level where we just fought a bunch of natives. This also was probably trying to stay somewhat close to the story of the movie. I wouldn't be surprised if the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie is shockingly similar to this. It seems like you can't free these guys though. Like I'm pushing the button, the action button, in front of those switches, and it's not happening. Of course, you can certainly be accurate in describing this as a no action sequence. There's just nothing going on here as we run around. You see, doing that adds to our notoriety. Let's talk to this guy.
Look, mate, man to man. Just tell her I was nowhere to be found.
Listen, mate, she wants you back, don't know why, but you best honor such devotion.
You pirates are worse than bilge rats.
So submission complete. I've now forced the guy to go back to his girl, and let's go talk to certain people and see if we've got all the missions done enough to get some kind of reward. This guy should give me a reward.
Nice one. Thanks for your help there. I'll see you in Tortuga for your share.
So apparently I'm going to maybe get some rum in Tortuga at some point in the future. Probably not.
Thanks for finding my husband. Here's your reward.
And see, this isn't really much of a level, is it? I'm surprised there's even reflections on these glass windows. Yes, it kind of desperately seems like I'm just gonna go talk to.
Many thanks.
I don't know why I can talk to that guy so many times. I think I'm just gonna go talk to the last two remaining people, and that might be the end of this level. We've collected more collectibles just running around this area than we have, than we probably did the last time. This guy can't be talked to again. I guess maybe I could have continued it. So that's only this lady who we're supposed to talk to.
Captain Jack Sparrow. It is time. The pirate lords must be found and rallied. A conclave must be held in Shipwreck City, or piracy shall vanish from the seas forever. There is a key which opens a chest. There is a chest when opened holds the heart of David Jones, and he who holds the heart
controls Davy Jones. I will keep that in the forefront of my thinking as I rally the pirate lords.
But listen, Jack. One of the lords, he call himself Captain Chaval, is here in Port Royal.
Nothing to it then.
Due to be hanged.
Why can't these pirate lords learn to behave themselves?
Release the prisoners from their cells, a fitting distraction for you. Set some gunpowder within the yard to cover your escape. Block the entrances to the yard to stop reinforcements.
So that's going to be
And
quite a
weaken
lot
the
of work.
supports to the stocks platform. If you do all this, then freeing the pirate lord will be easy.
Got it. Except, go back. What was that first one again?
There are more lords to be rallied. You will find some in Tortuga. But for now, be quick, Return Jack. The hangman's noose tightens.
So is this actually the story of the movie, that he rallies a bunch of pirate lords? That feels more like a video game than a movie storyline. So there is a little bit of work to be done here, but doesn't seem like too much. There might be some people walking around that will try to get in my way. but in general, I've activated everything I need to.
Thanks, mate.
They did a poor job animating the switches. He's just sticking his sword in these round things on the floor, which I would have assumed were like levers or something, and then his sword clips through it. So that was step 1. And then step 2 is to activate these. You see, this guy's not even paying attention. And see, these just all feel like actions.
Now my garments must be clean.
Here's some lunch, you pirate thief.
And so the last action is this. And then everything just happens.
Shark, always one for the last minute. I am most grateful for the rescue.
Allow me to give you a means to express said gratitude. Take part in the conclave. Alas, I must return to my ship.
Done. I shall see you at the conclave, Jack Sparrow.
It would be a slightly interesting story that Jack would have to stay on his ship. He could only be on dry land for so long.
You,
But
sir, are about to feel the boot of the crowd.
get those hard,
See, neither
fast
my
attacks.
skills nor my blade have grown rusty.
Wasn't too bad.
You will arouse my ire, you cur. And that always results in pain for me.
Now I want to kill this guy before the next guy shows up. Defending is not working. You know, it just doesn't work.
Even your mother would be embarrassed at your oafish moves.
Like, getting the sword to defend is too slow.
Tell me, fool, have you ever fought before?
But it seems like it doesn't matter. This guy I just killed seems to be twice as big as the other characters. So eat more chicken. Back to 0. Everybody's gone. Imagine I might fight one more group of people, two more groups of people possibly. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to lengthen this game a little bit by just having more enemies. They're all the same model and everything.
Perhaps I've just gotten too good.
Games that are this old have a weird issue.
Jack Sparrow!
I'm a bit
Because-
pressed for time, Governor.
Oh, wait. It's Elizabeth. Lord Beckett has declared her a pirate for helping you. She has fled to Tortuga to find Will Turner.
And Will Turner would like to be found, I'm sure. Promise, I'll be on the lookout for both of them. Looks like the lads might need a spell of time to prepare for sailing.
You have been warned. Now you will see.
So, my thought here,
I was hoping for a bit of a change.
maybe I could use a different item or two. Like, we'll get some chickens in me.
You are a laughing stock and a buffoon.
Come on, out of the way, people. A lot of people... Let's see. Let's see, I just hit a guy with a gun and it didn't work. And I'm over. And at what point do I start over? Here.
Jack Sparrow!
So, what I was gonna say is when you
Oh, wait.
play a game like
It's
this,
Elizabeth.
and
Lord Beckett has
this level's
declared her a
taking
pirate
longer
for
than the
helping
two
you.
previous ones.
She has fled
These
to Tortuga to
poor
find Will
3D
Turner.
Turner
graphics
would like to be found, I'm
suffer
sure.
more than
Promise,
I
I'll
think
be on the lookout for both.
if you were playing a 8-bit
Looks like the
2D
lads might need a spell
graphics
of time to
game.
prepare for sailing.
Just because there's higher standards now, and there's actually some decent physical limitations to something like Super Mario Brothers on the NES. Now, I imagine if I really went back and looked at the Super Mario Brothers on the NES for that example, it would look pretty bad. But still, I don't think would look as bad as this does. This is also a game that's not really designed around excellent gameplay mechanics, something that's fun and repetitive. It's instead a system of just tapping buttons and hitting a lot of
Will make you regret that your pitiful mother ever birthed you.
let's see. I don't know how many of these guys I need to kill, but as I keep getting a combo going, but because the counter and dodge things don't really work, I can do these special attacks. I suppose I haven't been doing any of that, so I'll keep that in mind. Maybe I could get a couple of people. Nope. And maybe I'm doing this wrong. And there's no skip cinematic, so let's see if we can just run here.
It's Elizabeth. Lord Beckett has declared her a pirate
This is
for
gonna...
helping you.
This is another
She has fled to
example of
Tortuga
just...
to find Will Turner.
This
Will
isn't
Turner
gonna
would
be
like to be
friendly to
found,
little
I'm sure.
kids.
Promise, I'll be on the
Uh,
lookout for both.
the games practically need to play themselves for
Looks like the
little
lads might need a
kids.
spell of time
Or
to prepare for sailing.
the penalty for failure needs to be very low. So there's some kind of Y special attacks that you can do, but you gotta be careful with them. Let's get this chicken. Get these chickens. Trying to kill all of these guys. And trying to do as much of this as possible. Let's see. I don't know what gives me the ability to use. Let's see. I'm trying to work my way now to the left to see if maybe I can just run. Nope. Maybe I needed to work my way this direction, but at the very least this area might be less filtered. Oh, I see how this is working, and I do not like this at all. The idea that defeating enemies clears the path and there's no indication whatsoever that the path has been cleared, that sucks major time. It's hard to see a lot redeemable here that isn't just the movie. And if that's all this game can really offer is rehashing the movie with less graphics, less quality graphics, then I have to say,
Jack Sparrow.
oh, I ran out of time.
No, wait.
Ah,
It's Elizabeth. Lord Beckett has
this
declared
is
her a
gonna be
pirate for helping
incredibly frustrating for
you.
little
She has
kids.
fled to Tortuga
Little kids
to
could
find
play
Will
this game.
Turner.
And Will Turner
They
would
wouldn't
like
want to
be
play it for the
found, I'm
graphics.
sure.
They wouldn't be able to figure out the keys. prompts, even if they were playing on a console. Maybe on the console they programmed it a little bit better, but so I need to keep an eye on this, and it seems like as the ship goes, there's this cannon that's firing this direction, destroying the chests. I've got no chicken right now. So we'll go ahead and take that. Eat another chicken. And just continue to move this direction. And when this last section goes, I'm going to just move as far as I can go. And yes, I see that there is a piece of gold, but I'm not going to bother to collect it. Let's get that chicken, just in case that matters. And here's the action point. Wow. That was awful.
Anchor up, make sail.
Really, really awful. It's taken nearly 40 minutes to do something it should have been 20 minutes. And it took that long because I took my sweet time walking around Port Royal before we did anything. Highest combo 14 hits, highest notoriety 234, scoundrel rank, total notoriety 5,000. So one of our levels gave us like 3,000 notoriety by itself, and then the other two barely gave us a notoriety in the hundreds, so the scale is incredibly off. We're at pirate. Enemies defeated 21, level notoriety 181, level rank pirate king. Seems like I'm getting rather far. We only got 3 of the 4 crab pendants, 4 of the 8 submissions. How in the world did that happen? Like, what are the other 4 submissions? Let's see. Level rewards, we got Captain Chevelle and challenge mode unlocked and a new combo awarded. Well, frankly, the combo system's not good enough for that to work unless there's a combo that's fast attack, fast attack, fast attack. That's all I'm really going to ever use. And then let's look at the submissions. This is the last menu. They don't indicate here that if I hit continue one more time I'll go to the next level, but that's exactly what would happen. We got the wanted posters, which gave us 300 loot. We got 2 of 4 sneaky man challenges, which is, I assume, sneaking behind people and putting the barrels on them. We got the rum raid part 1, which unlocked townsfolk 3, the missing persons, which got us Tia Dalma. We played pirate dice, but we didn't play it all the way through, so it's considered incomplete. And so I imagine you would have to go back to this level if you wanted to play pirate dice. That's kind of a mess of a system. Well, that's it for this recording. It's been long. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.